Good morning everyone, and what a morning it is. It's a little bit foggy though, it's sort of like rolling in, just a little bit, but I feel like it'll burn off later on. But it's a good day because these fellas are going on the truck. So the truck's coming at mid-morning to take them away to the works. Guessing that's around 10ish. And there's also 4 cull cows going too. So I've got to pull 3 out of here. I think I know which ones I'm going to send away. Dad's already pulled one out of the young herd, which should be in here. It should have a lion on it or something. Oh, that cow there. That cow's going. Here's one of them. $53. The reason she's going is it's a little bit hard to see at the end here, but there's no real milk coming out of this quarter. The front over here's dry, so she's really effectively only milking out of the bottom, out of the left two, and she's just not giving much. The last couple of herd tests she was doing 1.25, which it's not too bad, but it's not good enough for her age. I think she's a 4-year-old. She should be sitting around the 1.5, 1.6 mark at least. Come on. Here's another one here, number 35. So this is a young cow, she's a 2-year-old, but she's really just dried herself off, so she can go. I was pretty sure I was gonna send this one, but I think she can wait till next time. It's just, she's a little bit light in this quarter here, and she's just really kicky. Like when you touch her teeth, she just stamps up and down like this. Like it's not too bad, but it just really annoys me. So she's going. She's not a particularly good cow. Just next time. See if she does it on camera. Not too bad, and she used to be a lot worse, but when you're doing it every day, I just sort of get fed up with it, and there's no reason she needs to do that. She did have, in that left hind quarter, it was hard when she calved. Like it wasn't hard, but the teat end wasn't quite right, and it was hard to strip milk out of it. It was almost like it just kept closing up all the time, and I think she got sick of me trying to squeeze it, because if I didn't, then she just wouldn't milk out, and it would stay sort of rock hard. And now it's sort of dried itself off, so she will go, but just not today. Here's that 35. She was in the other herd. I put her in here just to put a little bit of weight on her, because she can eat the maize and PK, but there's nothing really there in the udder. That quarter feels a little bit hard, but yeah, she can go. And also this one here, number 251, she milks well out of 2 quarters, and that's about it. Not much comes out of this one. So she's really only milking well from 2, and she doesn't give a lot. There is a little bit of milk coming out of here. You can see it just there. So you could call it maybe 2.5 quarters. Come on you. The 3 of them out of my herd, they've all got Nate tags, which is good. I was milking before and I came out, one of these cows was standing there with the gate open, or sort of halfway opened, and I looked down the race and that young cow had got round. So she's down a paddock beside the race there. I sort of chased her down, well not chased her down, but I rode down and just opened the gate in front of her. So she's waiting down there in the paddock. We'll just pick her up on the way past. Buck rang me up this morning to see if he could come and borrow the tractor, because he's got a couple of Highland cows I've shown you in the past up at his house up there. They're pets, and the old one actually died this morning. And he was just saying he looked at some photos and she was 26, so that's a pretty good innings from a cow. She was 26 and she had the steer that was up there when she was 19, which is pretty unbelievable, but her time had come, so he's going to go and bury her. Come bully, 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 come on! I'll take these 2 down now. These can go and wait on the feed pad with 2 cows. And then when the truck turns up, I'll get Dad to bring those 2 down with 2 or the other 2 cows. I just don't want to all put them on the yard together because they might fight and break things. Come on Ed, come on! Come on! Come on in. Come on. Here he comes. Hopefully he remembers to walk out. Hopefully his mate does too. Come on, mister. They got their ID, EID tags. Yeah, that fella does. Come on, mister. You're almost there. Come on. I think that's the gnarly one. Come on. Yeah, so close. There we go. Come on. Watch out. Watch out. Hopefully, one of these cows will just run down the race in front of them and they will follow. The cow's going and they don't even care. Just want to say hello to their mates. Come on, there you go. There you go. That's a good start. They're actually going pretty good. Hopefully I haven't spoken too soon. We're about halfway there. I kind of want them running like this because when they tend to run, they don't fight. It's when they start walking that they look to be a bit more adventurous. They actually look pretty settled on there. Pretty happy. So hopefully it goes easier than most years, or what I was thinking it might. I did think about putting them in here, but I'm just a little bit worried that they might blow some things out. Like if they did start to push, like the gates aren't very strong, and if they got out that way it would just be more hassle than it's worth. So I was thinking on here at least there's a lot of room, they can get away from each other, and then by the time we sort of get round to loading these and Dad starts on the other ones, we shouldn't have to wait around too much. Rightio fellas, time to go. Get up, you.
Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
And leave them in here or put them in the truck?
Put them in the truck and then I just get the other one up there.
Cows and one of the bulls in the truck, and this fella's just giving me a bit of grief, so I'm going to bring him up by himself. Come on then. Wait, go. Wait, go.
Get that pipe gate shut behind him, mate. Look, if we can get him in the back of the truck. Shut that back door.
Get up, 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 up. Oh, he's in there. Just got to get him in with the other pen. Oh, that's good to get him on the truck anyway. I ran him up there and I was just about to pull the door shut and he turned around, so I was too busy trying to find a way out over the side than pull the door. So it was a little bit of a muck up and then he ran back down and we had to get him up again, but it was alright. He was the worst one, so this next lot shouldn't be too bad. And they're just here. Dad's got him just here. Come on. Okay. Come on. Come on. Up, up, up. Come on, you. Okay, there we go. Dad's going to get the gate this time. Once they're in the pen, just slam it shut. Come on, have a look, have a look, have a look. Come on, in there. Come on, big fella.
There you go.
Come on.
One at a time.
Come on. Come on.
There you go. Come on. Come on, buddy.
Up, up, up.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
Yeah. All on and loaded, ready to go. That last pen was easy as they'll just rain on. That diesel tank there, we actually probably need to get rid of that. Like you can't use them anymore, these tripod ones. They've sort of been outlawed now, and that's got diesel bug in it anyway, so that needs to go to the scrap metal. And I'd love to put like a catwalk up the up the side here. This ramp needs fixing big time. Put a catwalk up there so then you can climb up. Would make things just easier. Like, we don't send a lot of cattle off, but when we do, it'd be nice to do it properly. Thanks for that. Good to see the back of them. I don't know if you can hear it on there very well, but this pump here sounds pretty sick. So we're actually getting a new one of them and a plate cooler to go with it. So we're getting a bigger plate cooler, which will go just there somewhere, and then we're going to put the pump, instead of down there, over on the wall there, sort of tidy it up just a little bit more. Oh, but it's so hot at the moment. Actually, the fellas from Cubic are coming tomorrow to do that, so that's pretty cool. It's been extremely muggy today, and it almost looks like it's kind of like building. See a few dark clouds. Thunderstorm would be quite nice. They're so localised, that's the only problem. Like, you're sort of lucky if you get it, but it would be nice if we got 10 mils, would be a bit of a help. I've come up because I need to turn these collars off, which I took off the cows this morning. I've had health alerts come up for these ones. It's pretty cool though. True Test sent me out this the other day, and it's like one of those anti-rip sort of material, waterproof ones, and it's got the how you sort of sync your collars up. It's just a good thing to put up on the wall, or if you want to file it away somewhere, it's a pretty good idea. I might just leave that there for now, actually. That's a good spot. Blake also ordered me some more collars the other day, so there's a few boxes here. I think there's 20 in each, and I need to replace all of these ones. See, these are new ones, so they're fine. It's just these ones, so I might actually just whack new ones on them now and then put them away. Oh, that one needs one. Look, that weight's gone anyway. They're so simple to turn them off. You just pull the little bit of a strap up. You don't really have to, but there's a little bit of a magnet sign there, and then you get this tool. It's a red tool. Hold it over that magnet sign and just wait for one flash. There we go. So the collar is off. They're actually both missing their weight, so they needed replacing, but they just go on the collar pile there. All of those can get biffed now. The next day now, I've just finished milking and I'm going to let these cows through. I sort of held them back. I probably didn't really need to today because there's enough grass in here, but then they can all come through together and get the same good grass. I did, however, pull 3 cows out of the younger herd this morning and put them in here. Oh, there's actually one over there. She's got a bit of blue on her. 96, the one that's mooing, that one, and 126. So I've put them in here. It just takes a little bit of the pressure off, just a little bit, which is what I want, you know. A few more bites of chicory to go around, less cows, and these cows get fed pretty well with the maize and PK, so we'll be able to put a little bit of weight on them. I did take like the 3 best ones. I think there's 2 2-year-olds and a 3-year-old out of the ones I pulled out, but they are good cows. So I'm hoping that they sort of don't slip though with like the change in diet. I don't think they will, but yeah, fingers crossed on that one. Here's one of them here, number 126. She's called Chloe. I did say in a couple of videos ago I named them. So her mum and sister are in here as well. I can't see them as of yet. Actually, there she is right there. So that's her sister. And I think I spotted her mum, which is this cow just here. Yeah, it is number 20. She's a little bit friendly. Not this morning, she just wants a feed. I'll also do it with the next couple of culls that I send to. Like, I've got that kicky one. I'm not sure when I'll get her off. I might just keep her till scanning. Maybe I'll wait till we scan them all just so I know what I'm looking at and then send them then. But I'll just pull a couple of cows, or whenever I send culls away, I'll just pull them out of the younger herd, put them in here. It just, yeah, takes that pressure off, because that country dries out a lot faster up the top there. It's ashy soils, where some of the sort of heavier peat stuff, it does stay a little bit green, plus I've got that maize and PK like I was saying. So that's what I'll do, just destock out of the younger herd. It's one of those new trailers. Pretty long. It's got a steering axle at the back though. Didn't think we'd get H-plated trucks in here. Our tanker track's not real big. The boys have finished. It took them pretty much the whole day, to be honest. There is the old stuff. I think Dad wanted to keep that pump. Just put a new bearing in it and it should be alright, hopefully. However, let's go and have a look. Be excited. Look at that. Whoa, that's a big difference. I turned the light on but it flickers. Just need to undo the old stand there. But check out that new plate cooler, far out. It's pretty big and it's quite cool because what you can do, like they were saying, if we went to a 28 aside in the future or a 30, all you can do is just put a few more of these plates in. You just unscrew them, that comes off the end, you just slide a couple more in and then it's good to go. They said, well, Rob said he did one for the States, it was like 120 rotary, cow rotary, and I think he said like the whole thing was just full of plates. New pump's all good too, got a new stand for it, so it sort of matches, it looks all nice now. Check that pipe going in, that's massive. That was the old size there for reference, so it's a heck of a lot bigger. You can actually see it there, there's a good one, so that's what it is now, and then it's come down there, that is just for the little hose in here. But it's going to put a lot of water through there now. So there's a tap there which we can turn it off. I need to get my head around it, but these lines here, so there's one inlet, one outlet, and that just circulates water through, and that goes up to the top there along, and that gets pumped from the ice bank, which is just outside. There's another motor down on the ground there that pumps the water through, down, through that. That's ice cold water, whereas this pump here just pumps from the tank outside there. And they've put a new pipe from the tank fitting up to here, but heck, that looks very good. Looks awesome. That's pretty exciting. That old motor that got pulled out though, that was actually new when this shed was built in, I think it was 74 or 76. So you can say that it's almost done 50 years, which is pretty good, but it was just time to upgrade. Dad wanted to do it. He just wanted to get more water through that plate cooler. We can put more milk through it. Just means we can sort of chill it down and also pump it into the vat faster. Not that we can't keep up at the moment, but one of the big things about doing it as well was that it was a good stage because that sort of pump was on the way out. We probably can fix it maybe, but it's just, yeah, it's good to get it fixed because now we're in a good position where pretty much everything is done for us to extend this shed. So we've been talking about it, and hopefully in the next couple of years it's going to be on the cards. I don't know if we'll do it next season, but it potentially could be the season after. And we've sort of got a plan. I want to go to a 28. That's what I really want to do, 28 or 30, just make it a one-man band. ACRs, we can get them in here, and I was actually chatting to Rob today. He said there's a few things we might need to change, like on these cups we've got single pulsation. He was saying go to double. It's just better. Like, just, it wouldn't be too hard. You do have to adjust these slide pulsators. Like, you can use what you've got, but you've just got to get new bits for them, which have got like 2 holes and 2 pipes down to the cups, but nothing major. But yeah, going forward out there, another, well, effectively the same again. It's going to eat into that hill, so there's going to be a heap of earthworks done. It's not just the pit, it's also the yards out in front. Like, if we're going to do it right, we might as well do it properly. He was saying ideally you want enough room like out in front of these gates, like we don't at the moment. So before it goes into that race where they walk through, we'd put a new one in, which potentially we could get a drafting gate in the future. But he said before they go into that race, you want a big enough area where you can get sort of at least half of your row sort of funneling into. 3/4 of the row would be ideal, because it's all about cow flow. And if you could get, or you're milking 30 cows and only 5 got out and then the rest stopped, then it's going to be a slow getting the rest out and getting new ones in, so it all affects sort of the time in the shed. So like I say, if we're going to do it, we need to do it right, and to put a couple of pens out the front too for like AI or just to draft cows out into, it's going to chew into a lot of that bank. So yeah, it's going to be interesting when we do that, but that's probably not for a couple of years yet. The other thing we were thinking about doing this year, or trying to get done this season, is that when you upgrade these new sheds, I'm pretty sure you need a big concrete like spill pad out here, in front of the vat, so then if anything spills it would go into the drain and back out to the effluent sump there. So this season we put a big concrete pad in here, so then that's done as well. Then like everything in this shed would be done, so we just focus on extending the pit and the yard, which will be a big task in itself, but then everything sort of from here through there is finished and completed. We've done it, so maybe that's something we'll look at doing this season, well, if we can. I mean, it was quite good. We had a milk auction last night, which was positive. It was a couple of percent up. We have had a couple of milk price rises over the last couple of months, so the foot's sort of been taken off the throat a little bit. We are spending a little bit of money on the farm. These things I think are essential. I think getting this pit bigger is just, it's going to be massive. I think we spend too much time in the shed. 4 hours of milking, it's a long time. I want to bring it down to like 2. Although we only milk once a day, it's not so bad, but yeah, I want to bring it down to like 2 hours, which would be absolutely fantastic. But hopefully you enjoy this video, guys. Something a little bit different. It was totally unexpected doing the stuff in the shed there, but at least it's done now, and we're inching closer and closer to extending this shed, which I think is a must in the next couple of years.